this up again, if I can. Just going to try and set up the live. It's not showing. There it is. Oh, don't want that on there like that. Right, skip that. Right, okay. Here we are. Right. Hi. This is another spur of the moment live, as you know me all too well. I have been busy today out in the garden. I've got a video coming up. Okay, I'm hoping to edit that tonight after this live and then put it up either later on tonight or tomorrow. I have been sublimating this afternoon. Basically, I've created that mouse pad or mouse mat, okay, and a matching coaster as well. And this pattern I got from Creative Fabrica. Okay, I'm using that a lot now, and I'm not just, hi Patricia, hi Nancy, I'm not doing this because I get I'm an affiliate of Creative Fabrica. Okay, it's not just because of that. I'm doing it because I actually believe that there's so many things on there that it's well worth purchasing, especially if you go to the link down below with 30% off. It's definitely worth it because you're gonna get so many different ideas. This here is a pattern, okay, which is on Creative Fabrica. Because I've got the whole subscription, okay, and the link down below is for the whole subscription, okay, and because I've got that, I can go in and get anything I want, from embroidery to hi Anna, hi Joanna, or it's not Joanna, is it? Is it Joanna or something? So I can get any design I want, okay? And like I said, this is a pattern, and this pattern you can apply to, not just for sublimation, you can use it in, say, for instance, you want to create a book, a pad or something. Hi Sonia. Because I know that if you go to Amazon, there's a way around, I'm looking into it, there's a way to create easy books that you can sell. They're with no writing involved. It's just basically plain books with a few lines, and you can put your little designs, you can make the cover up as you want, and then you can sell it without actually having to make it, and make a bit of money on the book, okay? Anyway, that's another kettle of fish. So yeah, these sort of patterns can be used for that as well. I bought some mouse pads and some sublimation coasters, okay, from eBay, and I think I bought these a long time ago, and I only just started using them. I think it's called Sublimation Blanks, but it's in the UK, but there's plenty of places out there that you can purchase blanks like this, all right? Also, I'm going to show you some of the designs that I have, hi Sonia, that I have downloaded from Creative Fabrica. I'm going to try and show you anyway. Dog going mad again. Right, you can sort of see that, can't you? You can see that, can't you? Right, so this is a flamingo design. This is all from, I think, actually, is that the same? That might be this. No, I don't think it is the same person as this actually. This came with another package, but I'm going to go and print this one off first, okay? And after I've printed this, I'm going to go through some of these designs with you and just show you what's available on here. So I've got my paper all set up, which I'll show you in a minute. That's going into my, I've got a sublimation printer. It's not an actual sublimation printer. It's an Epson 2710. 2710, yeah, 2710, okay, and it's one of those eco tanks, okay. Basically I purchased that from Amazon, and that was about £250, and they basically supply that particular ink with it, okay. It's a package that's all put together. Now the Epson machines are not actually, this one here is not an actual sublimation, so if anything goes wrong with it, you're not covered because you've put different inks in it, all right, just so you're aware of that. When I purchased it, it came with an ICC program, an ICC link, whatever you call it. and I couldn't get my head around that. They say that's for your colouring and stuff like that. Well, I personally don't think it's needed. They say that you can go into Photoshop and use it in there and change all your settings, but Photoshop's like the cheapest is about 20 quid a month. I think it's more than that actually. And I thought, well, it's not worth it, just because I don't know how to use Photoshop properly yet. So anyway, and I didn't need it because look, I've done that, just basically printing that straight off of my laptop. That's it. Okay, so right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and print this sheet off here. I'm going to take you over to the printer now. We're going to print that. I'm going to show you what paper I'm using as well. Yeah, let's go over. Right. Okay, I wonder if I can flip the camera around while you're here. Let's have a look. See up my nose there. Right, okay, that's something else there. So I've got my paper loaded in the back of the machine, okay? I'm using this stuff here, okay? It's from Ink Express. And, well, it's just basic, high quality, 120 GSM dye sublimation transfer paper, okay? So I've put a sheet of that in there. It tells you which way around to put the sheet, okay? So, right, and then I'm going to go over and I'm going to press print. Let's go back over. Okay, and I'm going to just press print on my laptop here. Let's have a look. Hopefully all going well. This has worked. So I've got the... I'm not going to flip the design, okay, because it's not got no writing with it, all right? So it doesn't matter. It's a pattern, all right? And I put for matte, Epson matte, because that's what you need it at. Full page. Right, let's just print it. This is simple. This is just a simple way of doing things, okay? It should be printing it now, okay? Let's go back over and check. All going well, it should print. It's probably not going to. Let's turn you back around. Right, hi. Doesn't look like it's printing. Hang on, let me just go and check a minute. Ah, yes it is. It's printing. Okay. Sorry about the jogging about. Have a look at the ceiling. If you've just joined, okay, we're just doing some, basically, I did this afternoon, okay, this mouse mat with a matching coaster, all right, off the same A4 sheet of paper. I got the wallpaper, well, it's not wallpaper, it's pattern paper from Creative Fabrica, which I'm now an affiliate of, okay. But I'm not just to let you be aware, I'm not banging on about it because I get a commission, whatever it is, if anyone purchases it. That's not the reason. I'm doing this because honestly I believe that this is an excellent way to make money, make a business. The only problem with me is I don't know what to do next because I like to do everything and I just don't know where to stop. But if you've got something in particular, pencil's not charging. If you've got something in particular that you want to try, like mugs for instance, or mouse mats and stuff like that, sublimation, maybe you want to just focus on one thing, then it's a brilliant way to get your designs for a fixed amount a month, okay? And like I said, you don't have to have the full package either. You can go in and buy singular designs. But personally, if it was me, I would use it as much as I can throughout a month, okay? Because after you've downloaded those designs, you can keep them. You can use them for exactly the same thing. So say for instance, I bought this design, okay? If you buy a design, this is another thing. If you actually purchase a design, you can use it for whatever reason you want anyway, for as long as you want, forever, okay? If you have access to the whole package, and then you just download loads of designs willy-nilly, all right, then you can, if you decide you don't want it anymore, I'm going to have a look at your messages in a minute, okay? But if you decide you don't want it anymore, then what you've downloaded in that month or whatever, or the last 2 months, or however long you've been subscribed to them for, you can keep forever, okay? But you can't change it. So say for instance you were doing kids t-shirts, embroidered t-shirts, I suppose. I'm pretty sure this is what it means. Or even say if I was to have this pattern here, and I decided to put the letter A in the middle of it, okay, and I didn't decide to put any other letters. I was just doing a letter A for somebody that had, you know, the name A or whatever. Then that's all I could use it for. I couldn't go and put a letter B in there afterwards. I know that sounds silly, but I'm pretty sure that's what it entails, okay? You can't change the design and use it for something else. So say kids' birthday shirts, if you were to use a particular design, say a fairy, and then put a number 2 with it and somebody's name, then you can only do that, okay? You could just use the fairy on its own, but you can't start putting in other elements. Well, I'll let you decide for that, okay? Because, you know, there's ways, you know, but I'm not going to go into all that. Right, that's printed out now, okay? I'm going to read some of your messages now. Hi, hi Sonia, hi Viv, Pepsi Girl Viv. Hi Nairo. We keep having this discussion. Shayna, I saw Shayna do a video not so long ago, and she said no one pronounces your name correct. It says in the same as the river Cairo. I know the river Cairo, but she said there's 3 syllables, so I don't quite get that, because Cairo is 2 syllables. So we won't go into that either. Hi Karen, hi Barbara, hi Anna. I just spent 3.5 watching Liz live with you and Zoa Aquabloom. That's brutal, loved it. Joanna, is it Joanna? You must watch so much YouTube. That's the trouble. I was up at 2:30 last night watching Carly, and this is why I thought about this here. The patterns, she was doing sublimation onto fabric, and that is a brilliant idea, absolutely brilliant. You know, if you want a piece of fabric, if you've got a bit of polyester, in fact, you don't need polyester, because I've got this here as well, which I'm going to try out, okay? This is t-shirt fabric for cotton, all right? Hi Hayley, Hayley's with us. Hi Hayley. This is t-shirt fabric, like for cotton, to sublimate on top of cotton, but not using sublimation. It's going to be used, we're going to use ink, just normal inkjet stuff with that, all right? Right, that's printed out. Okay, hi Nancy, same low, I need to get off this app. It's terrible. It's worse than Facebook, isn't it, YouTube? It is definitely worse than Facebook. So I was up watching Carly at 2:30 this morning. I did wake up, and so I thought, oh, I'll have a look, because I knew she was going live, but it's all the wrong times for me. Right, let's go and get this sheet of stuff. Okay, right, so we have this here. Now, ideally, I think it would be better, because it's a patterned fabric, it's a pattern, you can just, it's sort of like, it should run into itself, I would have thought, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on a mouse mat. Ideally, it would have been nice to have loads more and smaller, but we're going to go with this anyway, okay? Probably going to look actually ridiculous. I don't know if I want to do that, actually, because I wanted to make a mouse mat and a matching coaster again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that down for the minute, and we're going to have a look at Creative Fabrica, and sorry about the jogging about, and see what else there is here that might be a little bit better than, because I like this. I think that's great. The only thing is with this, I made a little mistake, because, which I will show, I've done a video, that's the outer, the margin, and I caught that a little bit, so there's a little bit of white there, you see that, but this is for me anyway. So you know how I love my pink, and this is sort of pink, this is a darker pink. Right, so let me see if you can see much down here. I'm so sorry about the distance of, it's not very good, is it? Let's have a look at some of our messages. Nahiro. That's your name, Nairo. Right, okay. Nairo Martinez. That's how I like to sound, but honest, just say my name is just fine. I appreciate you. Okay. Hi Beth. Hi Beth. Gave up TV 3 years ago. Only watch YouTube. it's about right, isn't it? It's about right. Okay, so I'm going to use my new mouse mat here. And let's have a look. I'm going to come out of that. I'm going to just enlarge that a minute. So I downloaded, you can't really see, I downloaded all these ones here. Okay, but there's just so many. There are so many. I kid you not. Let me go into Creative Fabrica a minute. Should be there. Okay, right, okay. I'll go into my account a minute. Hang on. I need to go to my favourites, that's it. Right, okay. Okay, right. I've got some nice ones coming up, some purses and stuff. So these are some of the ones that I've favorited, okay? So there's purses, there's in the hoop stuffies, and there's patterns down here, all right? Now, let me... I wonder if there's a way I can do this that's a bit easier, I don't know. Let's have a look. Right, I want something... I love all this. I love this stuff here. This sort of pattern. There's a name for that. I can't think what it's called now. It's very nice. But look, so these are all the patterns. So if you... It's not all of them. This is just some that I've favorited. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of them, okay? Let's go for something like... I quite like this spotty one here, actually. Look. Spotty one. Hang on. You probably can't see it. So I'm going to go on to that. Okay. And then I'm going to go down to here, which is download. All right. And I'm going to download it. And this is because I've got the whole package, I can just click on this, download it, and it goes straight down. Okay. I think you can get a space with this as well. If you're limited for space on your computer or whatever, I think they do like a space thing where you can download it to like a cloudy type thing. I'm pretty sure. Right, open file. Okay, I'm getting a stiff wrist now. Right, okay. So I want to go for this bluey coloured one down here. Let's have a look. Let's just find out which one it is. Let's extract all. Hang on. Let's go back again. I haven't extracted them yet. Go back, go back, go back. Right. What have I done? Hang on. Start again. Start again, Kim. Just download them. Oh, there it is. There, look. Open file. Right. I'm going to extract all, okay, and then it's going to go into my downloads file. So I'll extract it. Yes, Kim, especially today that I am in a 9 hours road trip. 9 hours road trip, God. I've been sat in the garden today. Right, okay. We've extracted all, so now they should be in my downloads folder. So let's go down here a minute. Go to downloads. I know you can't see a great deal from where you are, but just open that. Round, circle, pattern, multi-rounded. I don't know which is which, but we'll have a look. Oh, look. Here, we'll do that one, shall we? Looks a bit... I don't know, I don't like that one. That looks a little bit... It doesn't look vibrant enough for me. I would like it to look a little bit more... Let's go back again. And try the fourth one. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, we'll do this one. So let's bring that up a minute. I'm going to do this one. Okay, so basically print that out and pop it onto a coaster and a mouse pad. So simple, and you know, you haven't got to worry about sizes and stuff like that because it fits onto an A4. So basically it will cover a whole mouse pad and it will cover a one of these. Right, yes, Kim. Oh, I don't watch TV now either. Right, okay, so I'm going to print this off. I'm going to go and put some paper onto my machine a minute. Let's bring you over. Let you have a look out the window. Okay, so I've got my paper again. It says here, because it says on here, printable side is face up under the cover sheet. So always remember not to take the whole lot out and mix it all up. So basically that's the printable side, okay? pop that in there, and we'll let that go in a minute. I'm going to go and press print. Okay, so it's going to print off now. It should do anyway. So I'm going to try this out as well on one of my cotton t-shirts. Let's bring you back over. I've been really busy today doing different things, trying to do a range of different things. Let me have a look. I don't want to give too much away because I've done some videos. Whilst that's printing off, it's printing now, I'll show you some of the paintings that I've been doing lately. You may have seen them in the community, but I started doing these regatta scenes, and these will go into frames. I've got to resin them yet, so there's resin to go on these. I want them to be really, really dry before I pop the resin on. You like my dress, do you? It's it's okay. It's not the best of dresses. But it was so hot today out there, I just chucked something on. So I've done these here today, not today, over the last few days. So they're like abstract regatta scenes. Okay. Right. How are the fumes the off-gassing gives off when you heat press? Yeah, Beth. The fumes are I wouldn't recommend doing it like for long periods of time, or if you do, just have it aerated in the room, have the windows wide open, because it does tend to smell, and like with all chemicals and stuff, it's a chemical at the end of the day. You don't really want to be breathing that in continuously. If you feel that some people have make this a job of this, so you know, maybe wear a mask, I don't know, you know, a proper mask. I should wear a mask for when I resin work as well. It's not, the resin doesn't give off a smell. We're going on to something different now. The resin doesn't give off a smell when it's being mixed and stuff. You can't smell anything. Not this resin anyway. There are resins out there, like the UV resins. They stink, absolutely stink. I don't like the smell of those. But this resin that I use is like a casting resin, and basically it only gives off the fume, well, it smells when you start to heat it, and I've always got to heat it with a heat gun afterwards to get the air bubbles out, so there's no air bubbles. And I should wear a mask, and I have been, but I haven't been lately. So I did used to, but I don't do it enough now, really. I need to get on and do some more work, more resin work. Hi, hello Olu. You've been quite quiet, Olu. I haven't heard from you for a little while. Hi Wendy. You caught alive. I've been working, yes, and I've been in the garden as well. I was in the garden. I've done some painting today as well, some watercolour, and that's for a video. What else? Oh, I've done something else today as well. I discovered something yesterday, late last night, and I thought, what a wicked idea, really good idea. So I've done it into a video. It's not the best of videos, but it's okay. Hi there, Zua. Hi Zua. It's nice of you all to join. Right, I'm going to go and get that sheet of paper that we've just printed off. There, it's quite pretty. There we go. So, I mean, I could probably do that on Procreate anyway, but it's not the point. The point of it is, this is easy. This is so easy, okay? So, right. I'm trying to think of the best way to where to put you. Look at the mess everywhere. Right, let me think. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put my heat press on again now. My heat press only heats up to 350, okay? So what I do is, instead of putting it under there for 40 seconds, I put it under for near enough a minute, whatever I'm doing, and I'll make sure it's really, the pressure's really tightly reamed down, as tight as I can get it anyway. So, right, let's see. This tripod doesn't seem to go any higher, but I'm going to try and let you see what I'm doing here. So, I will use that for something, but I don't know what yet. So I got these here. I think it was a set of 40. Let's have a look. I think it was a set of 40 in there, 40 sublimation coasters, and they were about £30, £29, something like that. Okay, so they work out less than £1 each. So there we have the coaster. All right. Now what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to go and get the iPad a minute and move my Coke, because that's bound to get spilt everywhere. I'm going to bring my iPad there so I can see what you're all saying. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do is, on these coasters, there's a plastic film, okay? You've got to peel that off. I made the mistake a long time ago of not peeling it off, and it works, but it looks funny. So you can just about peel off. There. And that comes off, okay? There. And you've still got that nice shiny stuff on there, so you throw that away. All right. Hi, Shayna. Yes, Shayna. Sublimation. We got the bug. After Carly's video last night, I thought that was such a brilliant idea to do patterns and put them onto things. Like, I have got some fabric, some, what do you call it, fabric? Some, oh God, what's it called? Polyester. And I did try to sublimate on that, but I think this is not a proper true polyester. I did this earlier, okay? Because it did, I did everything else right, but that to me is not good enough. I don't like that. So that's that idea out the window. But I've been doing mouse pads and matching coasters, all right? So I thought they would be quite nice. Look at my dress. My dress is so bright. Right, okay. So I've peeled my stuff off of that, okay? I'm going to unpack this here. This is a polyester mouse pad, okay? There we go. And I'm going to get myself a couple of sheets of this here. This is just greaseproof paper. All right. Okay. Bit of greaseproof paper. Heat press is still going up. It's 250 at the minute. Like I say, doesn't go any higher than 350. I could do with a new heat press. That's sometime for the future, maybe. We'll see. Okay, let's pop that out of the way, because that's a different game altogether. Can you see it? Okay. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Stanley knife, or my crafting knife. Okay, let's have a look. If I bring the camera down a minute, let's have a look, see if that's any better. There. Is that any better? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this, that's better, over there. And just to make sure this time, because last time I left a bit of the margin on here, as you can see there. So I don't want that to happen again. And I am going to make sure I've got enough to do my mouse, my thingy. I'm just going to slice through there. There, that'll do. Okay, right. I'll take that piece off, because I might be able to use that for something else. You never know, do you? You never know, it might come in handy. Probably could have got 2 coasters out of it, but I don't want to push my luck. So, okay, so I've got my coaster on there. I haven't got any of the metal tape, you know, the heat resistant tape. So I have been just been doing it, being careful, okay? It's not like it's for anybody, it's just for me. So, right, okay. Heat press is nearly there. Right, let that heat up a minute. I've got some of these t-shirts here. These are polyester t-shirts actually, and I have sublimated on. These are pretty good. They do work pretty well. But I'm going to use this. This is my logo, as you all know, and I'm going to have a look at putting this on a cotton t-shirt, because this is for cotton. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Right. Okay, just let it do its final bit of heating up. It's got about another, it's at 335 at the minute. Okay, I'll read some of your messages. It's nice to see that you're all saying hello to each other. It's all the same names as well, isn't it? We see all the same names on everybody's channel just about, and it's really nice. You can see there's a big community there, can't you? Will I be selling the t-shirts in my shop? What, the polyester ones for adults? I don't know. Hi, the PJ Mummy. I don't know, Hayley, because it means I've got to get loads of different sizes in, and t-shirts, I don't know, it's just like one of those things, isn't it? Selling t-shirts is not really what I was out to do. We've had this discussion before about puff sleeve shirts, haven't we? Okay, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Now look, I've done this, right? I'm going to do this one first, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my piece of this on here. I don't know how much you can see here. Can you see much? Right, okay. I'm going to pop my piece of thing on here, and to save wasting paper, greaseproof paper, I'm going to make sure that's okay. All right, okay. And then I'm going to fold this. Actually, I'm going to fold it the other way. I'm going to fold this over because that's what I do. I just try to save. Just fold that over like that, and then hopefully that will stay in place. Hopefully, she says. Like we say, this is not a professional tutorial, guys. As you all know, you know me too well. We're going to pop that over, and we're going to ream that down, and we're going to just make sure that's tight up there. Let it go for 40 seconds, but then I'm going to let it go for a bit longer. I can smell it already. I wouldn't want to be doing this all the time, put it that way. But it is a nice way of creating like mouse mats and stuff like that. I quite like the idea of it. Let's have a look at some of your messages. We were at Liz's house earlier, now we're visiting your home. We're going to go visit next. We're visiting Kim's home now. So it's crazy, isn't it, really? Right. Right, I'm going to let it go for another 10-15 seconds. You can see the smoke coming out now. Well, I can see it. I always think it's burning. Could be burning. We don't know yet, do we? Right, I'm going to let it go. Right, that's it. Okay. Now then, all being well, it hasn't ghosted or anything. It gets very hot, doesn't it? That's the trouble. That's turned out pretty good. I'm really pleased with that. That looks really nice, but I know it's going to be way too hot to pick up yet. So pop that down there. Look at that. Ah, it's hot. Oh, that looks really nice. I'm really pleased with that. There, look. Right, we'll pop that to one side, let that cool off a minute, okay? And we'll put our mouse mat down next. Now, I need some more. Let's just move that a minute. I have a sheet here. Okay. So I have got some Teflon sheets, but I don't want to ruin them. Don't want to waste them on here, so I think this greaseproof paper is a good way to go. It's so inexpensive, isn't it? It doesn't cost a lot. Right, okay. I'll try and make sure it's right this time, and I don't want to get no I don't want to get any margins on it, so okay, right. Let's pull that across slowly. My heat press is not brilliant, like I've said before. Okay, right, so that's on. Again, you see the smoke already coming out. Look, that's got to be fumes. That's cooled off a bit now. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? What do you think? Do you like it? Turned out really pretty. Yes, it did, didn't it? All the way to the UK. Yes. Yes, Zoa. You're in the UK now. Oh, Olo, are you going live in a bit, are you? Right, a few more seconds to go. A few more seconds. Like I said, my heat press is only goes up as high as 350, so I'm going to let it go for another 10 seconds just to make sure that the colours come out of that paper and are vibrant. And that is lovely. I love that. I love the colour scheme. You can smell this. It's not very nice. Right, we'll leave it at 20 seconds. Yeah, right, there we go. So it's had a minute, all right. Put that over there. Oh, stinks. Take that off. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, that's very flipping hot. But that is really, really nice. Look at that. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell these as sets. I think that would do really well. What do you guys reckon? Look at that, look. That would make a nice set, wouldn't it? For your desk. A nice mouse pad and a coaster. 7:30 you're going live. Okay. You're sewing a tutu. Ooh. Must watch that then. I like watching people sew tutus. Only because I can't do it. Well, I probably could if I put my mind to it, but I just haven't got patience for it. Wow, look at that. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love them. Ooh. I really, whenever I'm pleased about anything, I don't shut up. Mind you, I've just noticed something. Oh, God. I got the margin in again, look. See a tiny bit of that? A little white bit there. Ooh, well, that's... Doesn't matter. Practice makes perfect, doesn't it? But look at that, look. You know, that's money in itself. You could sell that as a pair. Don't know how much for, mind. So, right. I'm going to chuck this in the bin in a minute. And that. Just chuck that in my big bin bag, which I have at the top of my stairs. Okay, so we have that. So there we go. And that's another one I printed out earlier, and possibly that might look good on a mouse mat if you get the 3 flamingos in, but it won't really do for a... Well, it might do. You could probably put a flamingo on one of the whatchamacallits. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Lovely. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I've got some mouse mats now. Right, let's bring you over here a minute. Let me turn this up a minute. Hang on. Oh. Okay. Right. Whew, it's hot now. I won't turn that heat press off yet because I have got to... Oh, you see the top of my head. Sorry. Right, if you've just joined us, okay, we're sublimating, and it's easier than it's easier than it. What's the word? Sometimes I think people make it a lot harder than it needs to be. For instance, like I said, when I purchased the Epson Eco Tank, I purchased it through a company that actually changed the inks for sublimation ink. So it's not a real sublimation printer, okay? So, and they said to me that you'll get a CD with it or a download with it that will it's an ICC program, okay, that allows you to change the colours, okay, so that you get the best colours out of it. Well, what a palaver. First of all, they said you can use Photoshop. Then they said you can use GIMP, which is free. Well, I couldn't get my mind around that. And Photoshop, you have to pay as well. So I just couldn't do it. So do you really need it when, look, what's wrong with the colouring? That has come straight from my computer, just like that. Nothing involved, just easy. If the sublimation can be your artworks, yes. Yep. Mouse mats, etc., alongside your paintings at the galleries. That's a good idea. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I finished my harbour scenes. I don't know if any of you watched my live a little while ago now. I don't think it's still on there anymore, but I finished all the pen work on both of my harbour scenes, and I've resined it now. Okay, so you can sort of see in the masts there's like glitter. Don't know if you can see that. It's not very glittery. It doesn't look very glittery there, but in the spotlights it's very glittery. And I've got the frames all ready for these. They're here now, so they've got to be framed, and then I've got to take a trip up to Padstow, which I'm not looking forward to because it's very, very busy at the moment in Cornwall. But I needed to get these ready before the half term, but they're not, but never mind. Right. Let's have a look at some of these messages. The free silhouette software works as well. Yeah, I heard Carly mention something about the free silhouette software, so I might have a look into that, because I quite like the silhouette, the way I've watched other people use silhouette, and I actually prefer that to Cricut. I've got the Cricut, and I don't like the design space, not very much anyway. So I thought I could hear something outside. Yeah, so I might try that. Nairo. Oh my god, I remember this when you were pen painting. This is beautiful, Kim. Thank you. You could do mugs too. Well, I was going to look into it, Hayley, because I've got a mug press that came with this machine. I have never used it. I've got a plate press as well, but I don't think I'll use that. But my daughter left a little mug here which is my granddaughter's, and it's a tiny little mug, and it's got a little cat on it, and then it's had bling put on it as well, and it looks really, really effective. And if you can buy the mugs, I know that you can buy the mugs for about £1 each. They're about 30 quid for 30. They might even be less than that actually. £29 for about 30 mugs, and they come with the boxes as well, so that you can send them without them breaking. So I might have a look into that. Yes, let's hope Olu's tutu turns out well. So Olu's going live at, where are you, 7:30 did I see? Yeah, 7:30. Okay, so hopefully I will be gone by then. Right, let's have a look at printing, printing this onto a cotton shirt. Okay, this is this paper here. Okay, and this is from PPD, Photo Paper Direct. Okay, and they sell loads of different kinds of paper, vinyl. I get a lot of my sticker vinyl from them, and it's really good vinyl as well. Okay, so yeah, this here, you can transfer it onto transfer paper like t-shirts, and I use it. This is the stuff that I use to make my labels. These here, I'll just show you a minute. Which I no longer use, because you know me. There we go, little cotton labels. Okay, we'll see. Let's have a look, see how that turns out, shall we? Because it'll come off. It has a coating on it. Right, I need to get a white t-shirt. Okay, so a t-shirt for myself. Not saying it's going to fit me, mind. Right, where are we? I know I had one. Oh, is that it there? No. Oh, no, that's not it. Where did I put that t-shirt? That's it. There it is. Right, okay. So we have this t-shirt here. It's just a normal cotton t-shirt. It's by Fruit of the Loom. Okay, so I'm going to have a go at doing this. All right, so let's turn you around. Pop those there. I'm quite pleased how they turned out. Very pleased. Right, let's check that there. There. Okay. Right. I don't know how well you can see this. It's getting hot up here with that heat press on. Okay. Okay, right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat press this first. I'll turn my heat press off. So I'm going to press this first a minute. From what I can remember, I haven't read the instructions for this again, but I think it's pretty simple. You just... God, I think that's a bit too tight now. Let me just check, but I'm pretty sure it just lays on the thing and that's it, and that's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. We've mirrored that, I've printed it all. Right, okay. Transferring it, cover the surface on which you're ironing with another t-shirt or pillowcase, so it's slightly cushioned. Right, let me see. Yeah, I think that's all you do, to be honest. Right. You can peel the image when hot or cold. If you peel, this is the thing with this paper, okay? If you peel it when it's hot, immediately after it's finished, right, then it will basically give a matte finish. But if you peel it when it's cold, it comes off more glossy. So we don't really want that, I suppose. It's recommended to finish in matte for garments which are intensively washed, okay? So we don't want the glossy finish. Okay, so let's have a look. Don't know, can you see a lot? Right. I'm just going to go with it. Actually, I want to cut around. I don't want all of this edging on here, so let's just cut. Because it does have a film around it. We'll go with that. We'll just go with that. It's for me anyway, and I'm not going to be doing these any day soon for other people. So we're just going to pop that under there. And I don't think this takes long at all. Let's just set that going. I think it's too hot as well, to be honest with you. It only needs to be at 190 degrees, 190 degrees centigrade or 374 degrees. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, for 12 seconds. Well, it's been on now for, I'm going to do it for 20 seconds because that's me. I'm going to do it for a little bit longer than 20 seconds actually. Let's try that. See what's happened. Right, okay, can you see? You can sort of see, can't you? Okay, let's peel it while it's hot. Yeah, that looks okay, but you can see, can't you? Let's turn that off because it's way too hot in here. You can see what I mean by, this is hot. By the outside, can you see this stuff here? Okay, not the best, but still, it's done its job. It's done what I wanted it to do. Okay, right. Let's have a sit down a minute. Bring you over here. Okay, right, so there we go. Not best, okay, because it's got that coating on it, so you'd have to cut this right out to avoid any of that. But I just thought I'd try it just to see what it would be like because I've only done my labels with it. It would work best. It would work nice actually to have coloured labels using this stuff. That's all I'm going to use that stuff for, is to make labels. I'm not going to use it for printing stuff like this because I personally don't like it, but it will do for a t-shirt for me to dot about in, I suppose. Like I say, if it fits. BRB, got to clean up Okay, my girl, and put her down for a nap. Okie dokie. Hi, Lakeisha. Haven't used transfer paper yet. I wouldn't advise it, not for doing t-shirt prints, unless you can get a print on the whole of the A4 size, or cut all this excess out, because look at the, I don't like this stuff here. But it's all right for doing labels for your clothes, okay? If you want to sew your, use your own, you know, these things here. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Can't find them now. But they're ideal for doing labels. That's that stuff there, which hasn't got the... There we go. That stuff there is all right for labels onto cotton, okay? So right, we'll pop that away. Whew. The fumes are getting down my throat now, and I've only done a little bit. Light and dark transfer paper. Yeah, I've heard you can get the darker stuff as well. The stuff for dark t-shirts as well. So basically what we've been doing, if you've just joined us, I'll repeat myself again, we've been sublimating onto mouse pads and stuff like that. Using Creative Fabrica. Easy way, get your downloads and just look at that. Look, I think that looks really, really nice and effective, and I think that would look nice in someone's office, you know, or craft room. Yeah, I'll have to give those away to somebody, I think. Mind you, I might use this one. I quite like it. Quite like that. Okay, let me have a drink a minute. So what's everyone else been up to? Oh, I needed that. It's been quite hot today. It makes a change. Right, I'm going to pop that away. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to show you without spoiling my next videos that I've got coming up. Do I or don't I? I don't know. I got some new fabric, but I'm only going to I won't show you all of it because I've showed some in a video. I've got where's that other stuff I had? Where are you? Typical, I can't find. Oh, there it is. I bought some of this here. That was quite nice. And I either make purses with it or maybe dog bandanas or something for the shop. Also, for those of you that live in the UK, which probably there aren't many of you on here, there's a thing I discovered yesterday. You probably all, some of you have probably seen it already. It's called New Monday, and basically, it's like the UK alternative to Etsy, and you can pay monthly, $4.99 a month, right? And you can put whatever you want on it, sell whatever you want, as much as you want, and there are no fees, there are no listing fees, there's no, they don't take any money. The only money that gets taken is like your transaction fees, which are minimal anyway. So unlike Etsy, which takes you know, all the fees for listing and then part of your postage and everything like that, this does not do that. You pay $4.99 a month or $39.99 for the whole year, which I think is brilliant. But at the minute, they're doing a discount. So if you type in the word 50 in capital letters in the coupon box, you'll get a whole year to sell on that site for less than 19 quid, which I think is brilliant. Yeah, Hayley, I thought it's another way, although we've got our websites as well, like our personal websites. We do stuff on Etsy. It's called, is that Beth? Yeah, Beth. It's called New Monday, NUMONDAY. I'm pretty sure it is. Let me just have a quick look. But there's a couple of them on there. They're advertising on Facebook. They're advertising on Facebook, but there was another one. But I quite like the idea of New Monday. I even checked out some of the people's items on there. They've also got a Facebook group as well. Yeah, it's UK only, okay? They've got a Facebook group as well, which I've joined, and you can promote yourself on their Facebook group as long as it's all to do with your shop, your New Monday shop. and there's so far there's 40 odd thousand people joined to that group. And on there last night I noticed a woman selling bags. I ought to find it for you guys, because you can buy from there. I think you can still buy from there if you're from another country. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know that. But she's selling bags for £30 each. Handmade bags, okay, for 30 quid each. And there's so many messages on there saying to her, you know, your prices are way too low. I messaged her as well, and I said, your stuff's beautiful, but honestly, it's so cheap. It should be at least £60. It's just ridiculous. How can you, you know, justify that? My battery's running low now. Ugh. But that means I've got to plug you in. Hi Kim, I never tried sublimation before. It looks nice. You make it look easy. I might try it. Thank you for all you teach us. Thank you, Maria. If you do try sublimation, okay, it appears to be hard. When I first set out to do it, I thought, oh, I wish I'd never bothered, because like I say, they ask you to download a program which with an ICC program, which is a profile. It's an ICC profile, which is for your printing, but you don't need it. You really don't need it. And it's just getting the pressure right. As long as you've got really, as long as the pressure's really reamed down on your heat press, then I would never suggest doing sublimating without heat presses or anything like that, because it wouldn't work. It's got to be a good heat press. Well, good heat press. Mine's not that good. It's got to be a heat press, and your sublimation ink and your sublimation paper, and then obviously your blanks, which is polyester's the best thing to do it on, okay? Or these are proper sublimation coasters, and you can get these on eBay in packs of 40. Pretty cheap. They work out, like I say, less than £1 each, and then you can sell those. You could sell them as, like, you know, sets. I thought that would be a good idea, actually, matching sets, because, you know. Let's have a look. Hi Viv, my daughter has a sublimation setup. I will go and stay overnight and have a play. Yeah, do that. Hi Johanna, very nice, thank you. Right, let's see if we can get this. I'm going to try and find, I probably won't be able to find it because it's on Facebook, and before I do go, okay, I'm going to just quickly show you some of the things on here. I wonder how, I'll bring the phone down a minute, hang on, hopefully I won't cut you all off. I'll flip it around. Okay, so if I type in here at the top, I type in the top bar, patterns, okay, patterns, all right, and then just keep scrolling. There we go, look at that, look. So you can, like I say, you can either purchase these individually, or which come as packs, you can buy the pack, or you can have a whole subscription where and it works out at 14 quid a month, or $20, just under $20 a month if you're in the US, okay. If you click on the link in one of my videos, I don't think it won't be in this live video, it will be in other videos, okay. It's a Creative Fabrica 30% discount link. And then look at all this, look, just look at everything. This is all, this here, things like this, you can put, you know, onto coasters and stuff like that. You've got your Valentine's Days, you've got like hearts. I just can't get over this. And I could spend days and days on this. Look at that, that's cute, isn't it? That would make a nice. But you can just not only use these for sublimation, you can use these for, like I said before, creating a book, okay, book cover, on Amazon, and selling the book, you know, there's a name for it. There we go. It's gone off now, right. Battery's died on my laptop, which means I've got to plug it in again. But there's a name for it, isn't there? I looked into it. You can create books on Amazon, and basically all you do is you create your cover, and then you can create a name, like for instance my my diary, my vlogging book or something, or my, that's it, Amazon KDP. Now I am really tempted to try that. I think it'd be great to do that. Have a great day. Bye everyone. Bye Anna, thanks for joining. Please hit that like button when you go if you haven't already. But yeah, that would be a great thing to do, is create these books, and you just, they're called, basically you just do lined pages, slip them into, make a cover, and then just sell it on, let Amazon do all the work. They make it, they post it and everything, and you just get a percentage of it. I think it's great. I know somebody that wrote a book actually, one of my ex-colleagues. He wrote a book. It's called, actually you might want to have a look, it's on Amazon, and it's called Postman's Dogs, and it's quite funny, and it's sort of like, it reiterates back to, like, little snippets of it reiterate, is that the right word, to his job as well, because he's a postie. You say it's aimed at kids, but actually I found it quite interesting. I liked it, and because I knew him as well, I got a signed copy, but it's on Amazon. Feel free to check it out. It's called Postman's Dogs, and it's by, his name is see what my memory's like, his name's Nick Naylor, okay, NICKNAYLOR. Please check him out. Maybe give him some support. You do get it as a hardback if you want, or you could download it. That's a brilliant idea, because you, in the US, saves on postage costs, doesn't it? You could download the book onto your Kindle or whatever. But honestly, it's a good read. I would suggest, I would love it if you could support him. Maybe purchase, even if you can't purchase the hard copy. I think they're about £7 for the hard copy, or £8, and they're even cheaper, aren't they? I think it's very cheap to buy the downloaded copy. I'd like to know more about the book covers. Yes. Yes, Hayley. I think it's a pretty good way of earning money. But I've got so many other things I've got going on in my head that I just cannot get my head around one thing at a flipping time. I don't know what's wrong with me. What's wrong with me? I just want to do everything. Like you all know, it's just craft all the time, isn't it, Beth? They also have merch by Amazon. Yeah, that's another one, merch by Amazon. You have to apply for that. Do t-shirts, hoodies, tanks. Yeah. Yes. There, that's another one, yeah. But I definitely like the idea of the book one, because you can make your own book up. Like, I thought of a good one the other day. It's all to do with dieting, okay? You could name it My Rubbish Diet, you know, or How Not to Diet. Stuff like that, you know, just have a little bit of quirkiness to it. And then inside, just, you could put, like, you know, titles and stuff like that. It's just so easy to do. But Hayley, search tangent templates, KDP. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you go to KDP first, don't you? You design something. You can use Canva as well to design the outer cover as well. And you can put so many pages in. You can put, you know, 20, 50 pages in, whatever. And then you can sell it for however much you feel that it's worth. So, and apparently it's a blooming good way of making money without having to do anything. Just all you do is design it. That's it. Right, what was I was going to show you something. I was going to do something. What was it? And I got waylaid. Oh, that was it. I was going to plug this thing in, wasn't I? But I think my charger for it is downstairs. Do I need it? I do need it, really. I think the charger fits downstairs. Is there anything else? I am in the process of doing a couple more t-shirt designs, but I am not. I'm not going to do those today. I bought some of this fabric as well. It's cow fabric, so I've got an idea for this as well. Okay. And I went to this lovely little shop the other day, which is in a video, so I'm not going to spoil it. It's in another video. What can I show you? Let me show you. I'll show you my other painting. Hang on. I've done another one. I have finished all of the pen work on this one as well. I could actually frame these, couldn't I? Now, they need doing. I've done that one as well now. So I've done all the little shop windows. It looks very childlike and very very simple, but you know, people like it. They sell really well in Cornwall. They sell so well. And this is meant to be padstow, believe it or not. It's got elements of padstow in it. And people just go mental for them. Personally, I don't know. It all started once when I did something like this, and it was really just messing about really. And my brother said, you could sell that down at St Ives. St Ives is a very popular seaside resort in Cornwall, okay? So is Padstow, and Padstow is just off from opposite Rock, and Rock is where the royals go for their holidays. You've got some celebrity chefs that live out there, including Gordon Ramsay, and of course there's Rick Stein as well. He has got places in Padstow, and in fact I mentioned it in one of my videos. Rick Stein's wife has liked some of my artwork as well, along with Chris Baber. I don't know if any of you have heard of him. He's another celebrity chef, ex-model. He's very nice, actually. Very nice. Can't say too much. Somebody might be watching. No, he's lovely. Bit young for me. Shut up, Kim. Kim, have you taken any patterns from Creative Fabrica and sublimated it onto polyester and used it for your applique fabrics? That was the aim of what I was going to do. I took, this is what I took off of Creative Fabrica, okay? Let me bring this up a little bit closer. I took this design off of Creative Fabrica, okay, and I've sublimated it onto this. Now, my polyester fabric, I purchased it. They said it was polyester, okay? But to me, I think there must be something else in it as well, because to me that is it feels like polyester, but it did not sublimate like polyester. What do you think? This design was from Creative Fabrica as well, and this was meant to be a lot darker than this, and it couldn't have been, because it could not have been because I didn't press it for long enough or hard enough, because I did another one. Where is it? Oh, I probably chucked it. What an idiot. I did another one, and it's actually in a video. So I'll show you that. It's in a video. So, and it was the same. So this stuff here, I am not very happy with. So, and I don't know what to do about that. Whether I send it back or not, I don't know. It's just not worth my time to send it back. Probably have to pay for sending it back anyway. Kim, rubbing elbows with celebs, lol. Oh. It's nice though. It's nice when a celebrity likes your artwork. I'm just waiting for them to maybe buy a piece now. You never know, do you? You never know. Of course, Chris Baber is, I presume, he's friends with, they're all like celebrity chefs, aren't they? So, you know, that's probably why he liked it as well. But then again, I did have a little conversation with him at Christmas time, during lockdown. So he was on Instagram. I would try using poplin or a medium weight broadcloth. Both are polyester. Poplin, that's a good idea. I wonder if you can get some plain white poplin from them. I've got so many stabilizers to show you guys, okay? There is, where is that stuff? Now, I did show you a video using that, you know, like you get Tender Touch, okay, in the US. And if we try to buy it here in the UK, okay, if you type in Tender Touch, you just cannot get it here in the UK. You've got to buy it from America. They don't sell Tender Touch in the UK, you know, Tender Touch. And to be honest with you, we don't need, no disrespect, okay, to the US. We don't need it anymore. We don't need it because I have found it. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I know where it is. I'm going to go and get it. You've probably seen videos anyway, so I expect you have seen my video using this. Now, all that time spent trying to find proper, what they say, they call it Tender Touch, okay, but that's just another brand totally, all right. This stuff here, like I've said before, for those of you that have not heard me go on, this is from ETC Supplies. Do you know what? I wish there was somebody out there that could recommend me as much as I recommend everybody else. I might make a bit of money then, huh? Right. I pre-cut this. This is the proper stuff, okay? The proper stuff. Look at that, okay? It's got the glue on the back of that, okay? And it's very see-through, as you can see. And it's soft when it goes on, obviously. And that is what you use to cover your embroidery on the inside of your shirt to stop it from irritating little kids. Now, this stuff, I am told, was created by the owner of, by ETC Supplies, okay? They created this stuff for high-end shops, okay? I'm not going to mention which shop names, okay? But there's clothes shops out there that needed to find a way of, because they were getting a lot of clothes coming back because of the irritation from the embroidery. So they made this stuff for them, for their clothing, and that's what they used to cover the back of the embroidery. And this stuff here, you think how much you pay, right? Over in, that has a tendency to come off after a few washes, but I have found if I put Heat and Bond light down over the back of my design, then the Tender Touch over it and iron it on stays much longer. Right, okay. That's what, actual Tender Touch, Beth? Are you talking about actual, the brand Tender Touch, yeah? Does that have a tendency to come off? I have actually never used proper Tender Touch, okay, because I'm not going to pay for it all to come from, you know, America. You know, the Tender Touch that you use to put on the back of embroidery, soft touch, whatever. This here is called Fusible Soft Cover, okay, embroidery backing, okay, and it comes, it's £3.95 a metre, but the metre is 150 centimetres wide as well, so you get quite a lot for your money. In fact, I can't think how much I've cut up, but yeah. So, but you must cut it yourself. It's always, if you buy it from ETC Supplies, if you're buying the soft cover backing, okay, cut it yourself, because otherwise they charge you to cut this, and they charge you a little bit more than they normally would the other backings, because it's such a pain to cut, because it's very floppy, flimsy stuff, okay, it's hard to cut, as you can imagine. Whereas all the backings, they charge a flat rate of £8.95 to cut it. If you want it cut, you might not want it cut, but their rolls come in 100-metre rolls, but their rolls are like, you can see those over there, look, they're like a metre by 100 metres is a hell of a lot of stabiliser. And you're looking at about anything from about £35 up to £69, but that's still well worth the money, because I went on Amazon and I bought a roll of tearaway, tearaway, and it was that wide, okay, don't even think it was about 30 centimeters wide, all right, and there was 50 meters of it, and that cost me like 50 odd quid. So, you know, when you cut it for the back of the t-shirt round the corners, and it stays on better. Right, okay, yeah, Right. Well, Beth, I don't know if you're in the UK. If you're not in the UK, you can still order this Tender Touch stuff, sorry, from ET Supplies. You know, you can still order this stuff. Where are we? It's like I say, $3.95 a metre. It's 150 centimetres wide. It is very, very good stuff. Very good stuff. And it's called, if you get a bit confused with their website, because I do, you just ring them, okay? It's called Skin Soft Cover Up. Okay, so if you type that in, Skin Soft Cover Up, then it says here, this product was developed for the major store groups to use for the embroidered clothing. So there you go. And this place, they do a lot of their cutting in-house. They do design their own backings and stuff like that. Okay, and there's another one which I'm going to do a video on, and it's their ultra soft. Hang on, where is it? I've got to find it. I think it's that one. Is that it? Super Spun. That's it. Is that the right one? I'm pretty sure that's the one. Super Spun, okay. Yes, it is this one. So basically, this here was developed by themselves, okay, and you'd be very hard pushed to get this anywhere else, okay, and I mean anywhere. ETC Supplies created this, and it is soft, super spun backing, and it's ideal for sportswear. You know, you get your thin sportswear, but this stuff here is brilliant for it. I'm going to try some of this out. But if you look at that, it's designed specifically for things like sportswear, okay? But it's very, very good stuff, apparently. It's super spun, 50 grams. And this stuff here is £36.99 for 50 centimetre wide tube by 45 metres long. And that's still very good money. In fact, I'm wondering if the £36.99 does not include VAT. I don't know. I might be wrong there. But even if you add VAT onto that, that's another 20%. That's what, £7.20 on top of that. So you're looking at just over 40 quid for quite a bit. And it's, like I say, it's 45, it's 50 centimetres, you know, wide. But the average ones are, like I say, they are 100 centimetres wide. Let's have a look. We got super easy tear, 40 grams here. And look, that one there is $29.99 per 100 metres. $29.99, even including postage, even including, it's me, Toby, yay. Hello, Toby. Toby's here. Hayley's Toby. Hi, Toby. Even if you just bought one roll of this, okay, and added on your postage, they do free shipping, UK shipping, for orders over £150, okay. So I think personally, if you can afford it, then buy bulk and buy whatever you need at the time. They also do a lot of embroidery vinyls, okay, and they do the puffed vinyl. They do all the easy like tear vinyls. They do heat transfer vinyls. They do everything. They do threads as well, okay. But I have got all my threads here. I have actually got some of their threads. I'm gonna go and get one. I'm gonna show you because they are nice threads. Let's have a look. We've got that one. I've got that one. I've got that one there. Let's just get these off a minute. And they are very cheap as well. Very good prices for these. This video wasn't meant to be about ETC Supplies. So look, these are their threads, okay, and they are very good threads. The only thing that they do suggest with their threads is that you loosen the tension or tighten it, but you'd have to ask them. But I'm not one for messing about with my tensions on my machine at the moment, okay. not unless I have to. But if you know all about your tensions and stuff like that, this stuff here is very good. What's that? They are an American company, Beth. No, in the USA. Who's an American company, Hayley? They have a base here in the UK. What's that, Hayley? Who has a base here in the UK? When you cut it... Hayley, are you on about ETC Supplies being an American company? Because if you are, they're not an American company. I can only find UK website. Hayley, they're not a UK. They're not an American company. They are UK based only. They Mighty Hoops and everything. Okay, they work with US companies to provide things like the Mighty Hoop and stuff like that. Okay, hence why I managed to get like a sponsorship through Mighty Hoops and ETC Supplies. Best ask Kim in case I get it wrong, but I'm sure. All right. Hi, Hayley. Right, ETC Supplies is only, it's a UK only, okay? Yeah, it's UK only. They provide the whole of Europe and the UK with embroidery. They're the biggest UK and in Europe actually, embroidery supplier of embroidery materials and stuff like that. They sell everything, to be honest with you, but yeah, they are UK based. They're up in Scotland, so yeah, they do provide free UK shipping, and that's for orders over £150. Okay, but yeah, so here we have. Look at those colours. Look, aren't they lovely? Lovely colours. But like I say, I stick with what I've got at the moment. Okay, I will use some of these. I purchased these a little while ago now, so I have used them. Okay, I did not change the tension on my machines, so they work just as well. I think they're lovely, and they're good prices as well. So that's their threads. I want to go and get my charger for my laptop so I can plug it in, because I want to go through Creative Fabrica with you a little bit more, because I don't know if all of you are up with it. I'm bemused by it myself. Every time I look on there I find something more and more that I want to it's just so much to do. Right, I think I'm going to go and shout down a minute to see if my husband can get me my laptop charger. See if he knows where it is. Martin, is my laptop charger down there? Is it plugged in over by the corner? No, yeah. It's just a black thing. Do you have to burp? Don't burp. I'm on live, please. Thank you. Thank you very much, husband.
Sorry for ouching.
That's all right. I forgive you.
Jesus is
Is he all right? Okay. Thank you very much.
That's okay.
See you in a minute, husband. Bye-bye. Oh, right, there we go. Husband has now given me my laptop charger, which I am going to plug in and get this going again. Thanks for explaining it again. That's all right, Hayley. That's why I said ask him. Yeah. We do have some great places here in the UK, okay? We may be very sparse on them, but we have some, and one of them's ETC Supplies. Okay. Right, let me plug this in a minute. Oh, let me push my chair back. Right, where are we? Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm watching myself struggle down there now. I can see myself on the screen. Okay, whilst we're on live, I'll show you this. I finished this the other day. Look at that, look. I finished it, but there's no logo on the back because the logo actually ended up there, and I actually ended up sewing through the logo and breaking my needles. So that came off, but there we go. Look at that, look. Isn't that cute? It's nice, isn't it? I'm really pleased with that. Not bad at all. Quite like this bag making lark, but I'd like to find an easier one to make. These are easy to make, but I'd like to find something even easier. Just a zip, just do load quick and get them all done and done. Right, okay. Let's get this laptop. Should come on now. Right. Is there anything that anyone wants to ask me? What have we got here? That's another embroidery backing. They give you a good, says here, like things like soft and flexible, a medium weight, multi-directional, easy tear backing with excellent loop stability, long fibre lengths, provides strength as well as tearability, with a variety of stitch counts. Recommended for towels, fleece, jerseys and cottons. So, you know, they've got stabiliser for everything. It's just so many of them. All these stabilisers back here are all different. Okay, they're all different. And I am looking forward to using some. So I've got a few videos coming. And they come in different weights as well. Like you've got your 40, 50, 60 grams, stuff like that. Right, okay, let's have a look, see if we can get this sorted. Right. Okay. Let's bring you down here. Hi Kim, it's Denise. Hang on. Hi Kim, it's Denise from Central Valley, California. Hi Denise. Central Valley, California. Hi, hello. This place here, look, this is the place I went to, and I didn't include this in my video, but I've got a little video of it. Look at this, look. It's a tiny, well, it's not tiny, it's a little hut, like a little log cabin. Well, it's not really a log cabin, but it's a little cabin, and it's out in the woods, and there's a chapel there, which does all my framing, and this little place is there as well, and it's called the Patchwork Dreamer, okay? Patchwork Dreamer, and she does loads of different patchwork fabrics, and I bought some, which I'm going to show in a video. I'm not going to do it here, it's in a video. Right, okay. So with Creative Fabrica, we'll go back to that now. Should I bring you down? Let me bring you down. Okay, so let me turn you around. Right, okay, so here we've got Creative Fabrica. Now, Sublimation, this is the patterns, okay? After watching Carly last night, I thought, right, go straight onto Creative Fabrica and let's have a look at what patterns they've got on there. And these patterns, there's the one I did there, look. Where did you get your logo made? I love it. I'd like to get a logo for my new business. I don't know offhand. I'd have to look it up on my phone, and I've got my phone on me at the minute. Denise, let me think. I got it from Etsy, but I can't remember what they're called. I will have to look it up. Maybe if you email me at one of my email, there's places you can email me or message me or join my Facebook group if you like. There's a Facebook group. It's called Sewing Community, and it's called Machine Embroidery and Sewing Community, and it's with an and like one of those and signs like that. Right, let's have a look. Look at that, look, isn't that nice? So you've got all these different like patterns, and it just goes on. And look, you can use it for designing and having cushions made. So for instance, you could actually, if you wanted to, you could say, you could say have this here, right? Let's open this one, shall we? All right. Hi, Cindy. You could have, say, you could download all this, right? And then say pick one of these out. Let's have a look. They've got, shows you little ones here. There we go. Someone's made that into a cushion. Now you could download that design to say Vistaprint, for instance, and say, look, I want cushions made out of that, or anywhere really. There's other things that can be made. Look, we've got bags. You could have your phone case. You could sublimate phone cases. There's so much you can do with them. You can make cards. That's another thing. I mean, look at it. It's just endless, isn't it? You've got all these different ones as well to choose from. So you could download the whole of that package. If you wanted to, you could just purchase the package, or, like I say, you can purchase the whole of Creative Fabrica's subscription, and then you can have anything you want. So you could go back there and like, let's go. Let's go. I was here for ages last night looking through. I like these heart ones. Oh, we've gone right to the top again now. So we'll scroll back down. There we go. Look, we're back here now. So you've got, there you go. Look, you've got your KDP interiors. This is another thing. You can actually use this for hover on graphics in upper left, and there is a patterns link to all. Yeah. Graphics top left, hang on. Yeah, there, look. So then you go down to patterns there. Okay. So you've got product mock-ups as well. Look, oh, bumblebees. Oh, that would have been nice. A nice mouse mat with that one there. Look at them all. Oh, melons. Oh, I like that one. That would make nice mouse. Let's I'm going to download that one. I love that. Look at that. You could use this for mouse mats as well, and you know, or if you haven't got your fabric, you could actually print your fabric off with this. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, so instead of going out and buying, you know, provided you've got sublimation stuff, of course. If you've got sublimation stuff but you need a bit of fabric, you go into this one, say, oh, let's have a look at the selection. There we go. There, look at that look. So you could print off something from there and then use that. Let's go to, you've got colouring books, teaching materials, knitting patterns, quilt patterns, logos, illustrations, backgrounds, KDP interiors. Look, they even do the KDP interiors. So look at that. Now this, I have downloaded a couple of these, but look at all this. It's all done for you. So you've got your password logbook. Now, I thought that would be quite a good one to have, because, say, I was forgetting my password, so you could design your own cover and then use that as your pages inside. You can print these out for yourself as well, don't forget. But they got loads, look. How to draw animals step by step. Positive health and wellness planner. Journals. Look at it all. It's just endless, isn't it? It's absolutely endless. Now, if you went and bought different pieces, bits and pieces, I don't know how much these are separately now because I'm logged into my account. Because to me, I can just download any I want now. But I think it's definitely worth getting the whole package. Especially, like I say, if you go to the link in my description, there's not in this, it won't be in this video, not yet. It'll be in my other videos. There is a link for 30% discount on a monthly basis, okay? Let's go to this one here. Let's have a look. There you go. You've got 30 notebook pages, and they're all different sorts, look. So you could download that, and you've got it all there. It's just so easy to do. So easy. Right, okay. That's enough of that. Let's go back home. Let's have a look at some embroidery, shall we? Because we are, after all, an embroidery channel. Now, I've downloaded that one there. I like that. I think that's cute. It's an in the hoop mouse with cheese. And then you've got all your other bits and pieces. There's a couple more I've downloaded somewhere, but oh, that's a nice one there, that teddy bear. These here, these are good designs. She does brilliant embroidery, and they like makes you what you can make wallets and purses and everything with her designs. So you could go, say, into her, let's go into this one. And then, so that's like a passport cover. That in itself is lovely, isn't it? You could do that with glitter embroidery vinyl if you wanted, couldn't you? As the inside of it. So simple, isn't it? Now, if I go to her, let's go to her herself. Where is she? Not there. Hang on. Designer, where are you? Can't find you. Ah, right, here we go. Let's go to her actual profile. And then, look at that, look. There we go. It's not the same woman I've got stuff from before. But she's very similar. Maybe if I look at my favourites. Don't know. Right, hang on. Let's go back to embroidery. Beth, the shape cloud under tools is fun to use too. The shape cloud under tools. I'll have a look at that. Let's have a look. Tools, right, okay. Shape cloud. You can create and download unlimited designs with Shape Cloud. This is one of the perks of your subscription. Oh, oh, look at that. Wow. That's good. I like that. So what do you do then? You would download a design into that face. Yeah, is that right? You can put your own words in. So let's put hello. Add your own words. Hello, crafters. Oh, I see. So then it'll put hello in there somewhere, will it? Update changes. Oh yeah, you've got hello in there now. That's brilliant. Wow. Oh look, you've got all your shapes down here. So there we go. Let's change it to a star. And you can change the writing as well. I like this. So is this actually... you can create and download unlimited designs with Shape Cloud. This is one of the perks of your subscription. So if you've got a full subscription, you can also go into this. Thank you very much. That's very... like I said, I have gone through this so much and I still haven't come along this. I haven't come across this yet. So let's have a look. Look, you've got all these different shapes. Let's go for... I like the face. Let's change it to a star. How do we do that? We'll change it to a star, and let's change the font to Indie Flower, and let's change it to pink because we like pink. Where are we? Pink, pink, pink. Let's find a nice pink. They haven't got a light pink, have they? Have they? No. No. Oh well, we'll have to go with fuchsia. Okay, we'll go for that one. I'm not too keen on dark pinks. I like my light pink. Right, okay, so we'll go with that and update changes. Oh, look at that. That's great. I like that. Thank you. Thank you, Beth. See, guys, look at that. Look, we learn something every day, don't we? I don't know if any of you guys have seen this before, but look at that. That is brilliant. So we could put our own words in there to suit. What else could we put in there? I'm a star, stuff like that, I suppose. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Now I know about that. That would look good on a t-shirt, wouldn't it? Sublimated onto a t-shirt. What other tools have they got? Font Cloud, Web Generator, the Craft Club. Right, we'll go back to embroidery. Because we like our embroidery, don't we? And let's go to... wondering whether to just type in applique. Let's type in applique. I hope I'm not making you all dizzy here. Applique. I just want applique. Where did I get as far as? Oh. There we go. So you've got a few appliques on there. I don't know where the one is that I downloaded one today. Don't know where that is though, but there we go. Right, I am going to turn the camera back around so you can look at my mug. Okay, Yeah, Olo, that's really handy, isn't it? What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. I don't want to overrun when Olo's going live, so I'll get off then. I'm going to go and edit a couple of videos that I did earlier that involved something that I discovered the other day, well, last night actually. Hi Michelle, how are you? Hi Michelle, how are you? I must look at people. I'm looking there and all you can see is the side of my head. It's not very nice, is it? Maybe I could do with putting this iPad there so I can see the messages better. It doesn't seem to come up on the phone that great. I'm wondering whether I could frame. I've got a picture to frame, so I could go and I could do that, couldn't I? If you've just joined us, we've been sublimating, okay, onto mouse pads and coasters. And I think I might sell these in my shop as sets because I think that would look nice on somebody's desk. You know, don't you? And this is using Creative Fabrica. Okay. And like I said, if you want to subscribe to Creative Fabrica with 30% off, then go to the link in one of the descriptions in one of my videos, but not this one because it's not in there yet. Okay. I don't think it is anyway. I know some of it gets automatically put in there, but I don't know for sure what. And I printed off this one here. It's those of you that are new here, I printed that off to sublimate, but I wasn't keen on how big the design was. I might be able to shrink it and put it onto a mouse mat. I don't know. Right, so I'm going to pop that there. I'm wondering whether to frame this picture. It's got to be framed anyway. And yeah, I think I'm going to frame a picture, okay, and show you what it looks like finished. Viv, can you send any designs to a sublimation printer, or do you have to add other things to it? What do you mean? You can send any designs to a sublimation printer. You can send as little or as much as you want. So say for instance, like that there, that's just a pattern. I printed it off as that. That's it. Nothing else. You can put other stuff on there if you want to. If you want to change it up a bit. But no, you can do as much or as little as you like. I think, has that answered your question? Okay. Right. Let's go. I'm going to get this frame for this painting. Or should I frame one of the bigger ones? What do you think? What should I do? Beth, PNG, JPEG, etc. Can you send any designs to a sublimation printer, or do you have to add other things to it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're normally, if you buy anything from Creative Fabrica anyway, unless it's an embroidery file, they are normally PNG or JPEGs and stuff like that anyway, or they're cut files and stuff like that. Okay, so most of the work's done for you. Right. Let's get one of these paintings framed. So if I turn the camera around there, there's not going to be any embroidery today. Sorry. I hope you're not too disappointed. Just want to get a frame. Okay. I have these frames here. I've just had a new order of frames in. Luckily, because they have been behind on work, they had an influx of it, so I managed to get some made up. So I just spent £350 on frames. I've got quite a few mine, I've got quite a few large ones as well. Okay, so there's the frame itself there. One of them anyway. Okay. I think I'm going to lie it down there actually. Get my knife. Can you see okay? Let's have a look. Can you see? Okay, so I get just a standard knife. My husband wonders where all the cutlery goes. It goes up here and stays up here. Shorter knives downstairs. this one here is going to somebody up country. This lady's already had one painting from me. She's having 4 different seasons. The first one she had was a robin during winter. This one here is her spring season, which is daisies and bluebells. Okay, so I'm going to pop that now and make sure it's the right way up. There's no large lumps of resin hanging off, so we'll pop that in there. And providing the frames are made correctly, should go in nice and smoothly. And then pop my piece of board over the top, and then I flick these back over. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to tape all that as well in a minute, but there we go. Yeah, done. And it's got different bits of shimmer and glitter in there. I don't know if you can see. Sometimes you can see it better, like if you look at it that way, you can see different layers. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. I do sign and date the back, okay, and I also have a certificate of authenticity that goes with it, okay, which I'll show you in a minute. I have my marker pens, which should be here somewhere, and they are not. Okay, let's have a look. I've normally got a thick marker pen. I'm going to get my... I'll be back in a minute. Hang on, I'm just getting a certificate. Okay. Okay, so what I do is I've got these here. Okay, and they are signed. I've signed a few already. And then I put the name of the painting up here and the 2021, 2022. Okay. Hi Richie. And then what I do is I will sign the back of this here, usually with a thicker black marker pen. These are Posca pens. These are brilliant. That's all right. And then I just basically sign that, and then I put 2021, and then I draw a little love heart, which I then just put a little bit of red ink in the centre there, and I forgot what I'm going to call this one. I don't even know if it's got a name actually. I think I'm going to call it spring something or other. What can we call it? Come on. Spring. It's got to have something to do with spring in it. So I'm going to let one of you guys decide what you want to call it. What do you think I should call this? What do you think? What should we call it? Hi Mary. Good afternoon, Mary. What should we call this painting? See, I've signed it at the bottom as well, but that's actually set in resin, so it's been signed, so that will never, none of this will come off anyway. Blooming Spring. Oh, that's spring daisies. Well, we've actually got bluebells as well, so I like what Mary says as well, but spring busy, spring bloom. I'm going to call it Blooming Spring, okay? Blooming Spring, all right? Is that all right? There we go. So I'm going to call it Blooming Spring. Okay. So I'll put 2021. There we go. And that's it. And then on the back is aftercare instructions. Sweet little daisy. Oh, that's a nice one as well. And then I let that, make sure that's dried off, because it does take a little while. And then I pop it in one of these plastic sleeves here, okay? seal that up, and that will go in with the painting. Now I'm going to get some tape a minute. Right, some of that and some of that. Okay, got the string here, some tape, and I've got my craft knife. Have I showed you guys this before, me doing this? Did you make a scan of it so you can print it for cards or sublimation? No, I didn't. It's very hard to scan things like this because it's got resin on it. It's very hard to scan it without getting a lot of reflection. So hence why I'm going to try and find a way, possibly, I don't know, maybe scanning. They never look so, they're not finished if they're not resin, so they never look, I don't know. I'm lazy really, because I could probably, there's so many paintings I've done that I probably could have scanned before I finished with resin, and then I could have sold prints of. I did used to sell cards, but they didn't. I wasn't keen on the quality. Didn't like the quality of them. The actual print, you know, the print itself, the paper, the card was okay, but the actual, it didn't look that good. So I might try and do some artwork that involves no resin. I have started doing some, and see if I can get some prints off of that, because I know some of the galleries have asked me, they want prints of harbour scenes as well in the style that I do. So it would be an idea, I suppose, to get on and do something like that. This is where I earn my money. But the trouble is, I have let it slip a lot actually, because of lockdown. But not just because of lockdown, because I did sell a lot on Facebook at the beginning of lockdown. But because of my YouTube, I have put a lot of work into YouTube, and if I'm totally brutally honest with everybody, I haven't made, I've lost money rather than made money from it. And some people might look at me and think, well, why'd you bother? My husband says to me, you know, why'd you, he said, you know, you were doing really well with your paintings. Why would you do this? But the simple fact of the matter is, I enjoy it. I don't enjoy losing money, don't get me wrong, but I enjoy showing people how I do things and hoping that they enjoy watching as well. And I think the more subscribers now, you know, I'm over 2,000 subscribers, and it's a good feeling to know that there's people out there that like what you do. I try to be as honest as I can with people about stuff. Sometimes I think I'm too honest for my own good, because it backfires. Sometimes it doesn't pay to be too honest with people, or give away too much, because you just get backlash from elsewhere. But at the end of the day, I'm my own person, and if I feel I want to share something with people that I want to share with them, it's down to me at the end of the day. It's a free world, a free country, anyway. Right, and that's basically all I do. I've lost track of what I'm doing now. Oh, there we go. And that's that framed now. Okay, so I will pop a little bit of tape around the edges of that. You're lovely, Kim. Honest, down to earth, hard-working girl. I'm definitely hard-working, I must admit. I've had a bit of brain ache lately, because I just can't think straight. I've got so many things I've got to do as well. I mean, my son has just started a new, like an apprenticeship type thing, doing Cornish stone hedging, okay? And it's a very good skill to have over here, and it pays. If you can make a business out of it easy, and because it's so hard to come by now, people aren't learning the skill as much as they, you know, hope. So now they're doing apprenticeships for it. Right, there we go. All done. There we go. Okay, so that's that one done, and that will be all ready to send off. She doesn't want it until I think it's June time. I'll have to check and just get the remainder of my bits and pieces to finish it off. Sorry, I'll be back with you in a minute. I am just getting some bits and pieces together. Okay, show you how I package. Okay, so basically I've got these corners here as well. I've got this stuff here, which is a, see, it's all cost money, this, look at it all, it's so much money, cost involved in everything. So there we go, we've got this stuff there, and what I like to do is to protect the actual frame itself from getting dirty marks on it in transit, not that it should, or to give it some form of protection. And wrap that around like that. You must keep an eye on the time. It's not 7:30 yet, is it? I don't want to overrun because Olu's going live at 7:30, and I wouldn't do that to her. I didn't know she was going live today, I must admit, but I do know now. Olu is the Babe Mark Designs. If anyone wants to go across and watch her, she's going to be making her first tutu. So honestly, pop over and have a look. She's called, it's called the Babe Mark Designs, and it's spelt, I wonder if I could put it down actually, link it. It's spelt B-A, I wonder if I could do it. The Babe Marked Designs. Oh, I've spelt that wrong. Olu, are you here? The Babe Marked Designs. Let's have that. There we go. There. The Babe Marked Designs. Go and check her out at 7:30 if you've got time. I know we're all watching a hell of a lot of YouTube lately. But check her out. She's making her first tutu. Let's give her some support and see how she does, shall we? I enjoy watching people make tutus. So basically, these corners here will go on. And then I've got my special boxes, which I'm not going to wrap in front of you because it means I've got to go into the airing cupboard. And the airing cupboard is actually rammed full of stuff. Absolutely. Look out for my next video, guys, as well, because there's a few snippets in there that I think you might all appreciate. It's a little bit fun. I spent some time in the garden, and yeah, I hope you like it anyway. That'll be on my next video, hopefully. There we go, Olu's there, look. That's all right, Olu. I'm keeping an eye on the time, so I may have to cut people short. 7:30 I'll be leaving. If not before, we'll see. Time's getting on now. I've only got 15 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up. Just give this a quick. And then this also protects it when it's lying around my room, waiting to be sent off. There we go. All ready to go. And what I'll do is I'll put some tissue paper over this. And then I'll bubble wrap it, and then I'll put it in a box, a special box for art, and then send it off. There we go. There we go. And I sell these. This one here, okay, I'm trying to put my prices up now, but this one here is £150 and then £20 postage, which is actually not bad. Not bad for an original piece of artwork. Okay, so we'll pop that back down there now. Right, let's have a look. I'll put some of this away. Okay. I have a few that I've got to wrap up, but still. Right, okay, let's get you up here. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, right, before we go, I'm going to get this little bit of information out there. Sorry I'm on today, it's because tomorrow is my birthday and I'll be live for only 30 minutes tomorrow. Oh, bless you. Don't be sorry, don't be silly. This embroidery world on YouTube is not just for one person, it's for everybody, Olu, so don't be sorry, okay? No, don't be sorry. Right. I have got very hot. Very flipping hot. I have got some t-shirts coming, okay? Like most of you already know. Yes, and happy birthday for tomorrow, Olu. Most of you already know that I've been trying to get hold of these puff sleeved shirts, okay? Yeah. Been trying to get hold of these puff sleeve shirts, and we know that there's places out there where we can get them. I've mentioned them in videos. I'm not going to harp on about it too much because it upsets people. Hi Wendy. Hello Wendy. So I won't go on and on about that, but I have got some coming. I've got 500 coming. Out of those 500, I've already pre-sold, I don't know, probably 100, I don't know. But they're on my Kim Thane website, okay? So the link will be down in one of the videos, okay? Have a look at my other videos if you want to find it, if it's not in this one. It's kimthane.com, all right, or www.kimthane.com. They are there. If you have trouble navigating, don't worry, you'll find them. Hi, Tracy. Because my navigation skills on my website are actually flipping bad at the minute. It's not brilliant. I'm trying to do so much that it's very hard to spend the time. Sitting on a website is a day thing, I think, if not a week thing, just trying to get it sorted properly. So I just bunged them on there because I didn't want to sell them on Etsy because I lost so much money the last time around, okay? I also lost money on quite a big order because somebody said they didn't receive their order. So hence why now I am going to be trying to send everything out. Rather than second class, I'm going to try and send it out differently. So we'll see what happens with that. What else? But they're there, yeah. Puff sleeve shirts, okay. They are ages 1T to 8T only. There's very limited of the 7 and the 8s because I didn't really order as many of those. And they should be here by the 6th of June now, okay. So we're looking at less than a week, well, but just about a week's time. They are $5.99 each, okay. It's free UK postage. I'm hoping I'm going to make a bit of money this time because I've put them on my website rather than Etsy. We'll see. Michelle, the shirts are great. They are really great quality. Thank you for sharing the info. That's all right. Did you buy some yourself, Michelle? Because what I've done is I have tweaked the grammage of them because the 200 gram ones, okay, now if you look, if you actually convert it to ounces, it's very different to grams and ounces in food weight or whatever you want to call it, okay. It's when it's material, it's a totally different ball game. I had to look it all up, but I spoke to the woman that I purchased my shirts from in China, and we've tweaked around with the grammage of them because basically you can go for 200 grams. I found that the ones I purchased last time were more than excellent for embroidery. In fact, they needn't have been so good. They were good, but don't get me wrong, it's just that I couldn't, trying to sell them, I'd have to make a profit, I'd have to sell them at over £6 each, okay. So this time I've decided to go for a one in between. So rather than go for the lowest, I've got them to tweak it. Yes, I bought them in April from you on Etsy. Oh right, yeah. I didn't know if you'd maybe purchased them from China in bulk because I did give out the details that you can go out and buy them in bulk. Yeah, okay, you've got to buy them in bulk. But in the long run, if you're going to run a business, an embroidery business, then you're better off going out and buying them from this place in China, even if they are not, because they say manufacturers in China, it could be either the manufacturer or they could be a salesperson for the manufacturer, if you know what I mean. So it's a second middleman. But even if this woman is the middleman, which I don't think she is, they're still very, very good priced. I'm not going to harp on too much. So I've got about 8 minutes. And what was I saying? So yeah, they're not as excellent quality. This next lot I'm getting, I'm going to be honest with you, they're not as excellent quality as the 200 gram ones. Okay, they are slightly, they're like in between, not in between. They're lesser quality, but they're very, very good quality. I've got one here somewhere. That's a pink one. It's back there somewhere, but they're more than ample for embroidery. And what I've done is the prices, they're $5.99 each, but there's free postage. So I've tried to do it so I haven't got to mess about with postage, but I still got to charge a little bit extra to cover postage. Okay, if that makes sense. But they're still pretty good priced, I think. I think once these are gone, I don't think I'll be selling them again. I don't know. It depends on how these go, and it depends on all your feedback. If you're happy with them, which I know you will be happy with them, but if you're happy with the price is what I mean, and you're happy to buy them from me, then I'll order more. But other than that, I will get, I will give out another video showing you where you can get them. What was the first batch in GSM that I bought? The first batch in GSM was 200, okay? And if I'm honest with you, I've compared them to other embroidery shirts, okay? And they are very, 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 very good quality, okay? They're very good quality shirts, but they don't need to be as thick as that. They are very thick shirts, and I found that, you know, there's no need to go and spend that extra, I think it was an extra 90 cents altogether, and don't ask me what that is in pounds because I can't think off the top of my head. So I've gone for like a lesser shirt, a lesser grammage, but what you can do is you can, instead of going, you can ask them to tweak it, put it that way, so you can get them to make it to your specifications. It's not spot on. They can never get it spot on. They'll always say, for instance, like a 200 gram shirt could be actually be anything from 180, I think they said 185, 187 to 210 grams. So, you know, there's no exact, this is what she's told me. So, hi Dolphy Creative Corner. Hello. If you're new here, please if you feel like it, hit that subscribe button. Michelle, yes, I bought them to compare and they are on par with other US vendors. There you go. Yeah, so, you know, right, I've got 5 minutes. I'm saying this because I don't want to overrun, because Olu's going on live soon. We've been sublimating onto blank, you know, mouse mats and this, using Creative Fabrica's my subscription with them. So we've been doing that today, and they worked out pretty good, and I think that makes a nice set for your office table or your crafter's table. Getting a dry throat now. Dolphy Creative Corner, I bet you've got a YouTube channel, haven't you? Shayna's got a YouTube channel. Dolphy, have you got a YouTube channel? If you have, we'll go and check it out. Right, I think that's about it. I think I'm gonna have to say bye. I should be looking at the camera more than looking down there, but I'm reading messages because they don't tend to come up on the phone that well unless I click that button there. Let's see what happens. Oh, cancel. I knocked myself off then. You will soon. Good. Yes, so blanks are available. Well, they will be. They are on they're there for you to pre-order if you want them. And I will be getting them hopefully on the 6th of June, and then we'll see what it's like after that. It's mainly aimed at people in the UK, no disrespect to the US, okay, because you've got your great suppliers out there. We're just trying to source them here in the UK, or find a way of getting them in the UK. And some people here in the US use 155 GSM. Really? I have never seen, well, I haven't seen a 155 GSM shirt before, I don't think. But yeah, so yeah, if you're in the UK or Europe, I suppose Europe, yeah. But then there's places like I say, if you're in Europe, or if you're in, no disrespect, we support you, Kim. Oh, thanks, Shayna. I'm just, I know along the way I've upset some people somewhere along the way, because, you know, and I don't intentionally do that. I just, all my intentions were to try and help people in the UK get shirts, the puff sleeve shirts, because that's what they crave so much, because they're meant for the birthday shirt, aren't they? They're the ideal birthday shirt, puff sleeve shirts. And we can't get them over here. I've looked at so many places. Oh yeah, you could pick them up from a supermarket, but they're not the same. It's not the same. They're not the same. So yeah, right. I must go. Poor Olu. Have you gone, Olu? Are you setting up? Olu's going live in a minute. She's going to make a tutu, everybody. So feel free to check her out. That's the Babe Mart Designs. I've been using these today as well, which is going to be in a video, which I'm going to pop up soon. Right, I'm going to go now. Kim, always be you. Thank you, Maria. Right, I'm going. Thank you for joining me, everybody. And if you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. Yeah, I do. I know my intentions are honest, and I shouldn't apologise, but I don't like upsetting anybody, and I do feel that because, I'm not going to go into it. I just don't want to go into it. I just feel people get upset over giving out sources for their stuff in China. They just need to get over it. Oh, have a good day. Or yeah, I know. Yeah. I just can't do it all myself, because I've got so much to do, and I've let my art drop, and I shouldn't really, because it's my main income. And yeah, right, I'm gonna go. I could stay and talk for long, but I don't want to overrun on Olu. So go and catch Olu if you can. It's the Babe Mart Designs. Give her a little bit of support, because we all need support. And I will see you again soon. Okay, I'm going to go and edit another video now and spend more time with my YouTube instead of doing other things I should be doing. Right, bye for now, everybody. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Have a nice day, nice afternoon, or nice evening, wherever you are in the world. Goodbye. Right, let's find this off button.